right, and here we are back for live stream number 2 here between the Glenelg Seahawks and the North Eagles, and joined again in commentary by the one and only Mr. Craig Schicker. Just enough time to recover from the last one to get the voice supple again, mate.
Yeah, it was a good game. But we expect no different here, Tone, do we?
We don't. These two teams throughout the year, and we'll probably hear from Braden in a minute, but as he's just doing some statistical things. But these two teams throughout the year, last time they played was down in a night game at Glenelg, and I think it was about 5-1 at quarter time. North Eagles up, and Glenelg got back over the top of them in that one. But so 1-1 for the year, both sides. And this is the tiebreaker, effectively. And Braid, what's your statistical mind say with the tiebreaker about to happen here at the beautiful Rooster Park?
Well, so far, the home team has won both games between these two teams. North won their first game here at North, and Glenelg won their game at Glenelg.
Interesting.
Both been fairly close games. North won theirs by 4. But I'm told from Cody, I don't know if this is just a bit of coping, that, it was actually a 2-goal game, and then they sort of pressed out and it blew out to 4, not...
So they lost by 4.
Yeah, I mean...
Scoreboard doesn't lie.
I'm just saying, a bit of insight, as to what happened at the end of the game. Glenelg went for the pressure and it didn't work out. And then we saw what happened when we live streamed the game at Glenelg, and, Glenelg were in front for a fair while towards the end, and, North just couldn't bring it back.
So, speaking of that then, Briggs has been fantastic in the centre and Webber off the wing and not allowing that combination to come together.
Oh, thanks, Shane.
So last time when Glenelg had a specific game plan out at Barrett Reserve, they...
And
I
think we've got...
that's a head. That's
a referee
tail. What are you going to call?
Tails. Tails is go. Tails never fails.
Oh.
Heads it is. Which end would you like to defend?
I wish they had
I don't think we do.
We'll defend
it. So you rotate that way. You come around this way, Tom.
Now you can move.
Now you can move.
I don't do anything without you guys telling me.
Just take the captains through there.
All right. Okay. So obviously you guys are going that way first and third. Sure. You're going the opposite way.
So piecing up the bench and walk out.
Yep.
And we run on first.
You run on first.
Left shoulder.
Left, so you're facing out. Yeah, you're facing out. Sure. You're facing in. All right.
How long have we got?
And as Bogger just goes through his little bit there, we'll go back to talking about this game. And Shix, where do you think this game is won and lost tonight on both sides?
Goalkeepers. We know that North Eagles will get high percentage of ball use out of the centre. So I guess it'll come down to ball control and opportunity down in North Eagles' attack line. And if Cody Watt's going to have a reasonable game and repel many of those first opportunities, then that'll go a long way. Likewise, at the other end, we know Glenelg are going to have plenty of shots should Cody save some. Jordan Cox will become a big influential player of this game, shutting down the likes of the midfield crew. We're talking Williams, we're talking Haskett, we're talking Price, and a number of the old stages of Evans and Bartlett, Robinson. All goal-scoring threats, plenty of them. Cox plays well and shuts them down. North Eagles can get second and third opportunity on scoring. I think they will be okay.
Look, I think for the North Eagles, we've sort of managed to see them the last couple of weeks while we've been coaching out at Woodville, Shix, and those players coming through the offensive line there, like the smart player in Simpson, Gaspari. I think is Twisky back tonight? I haven't had a look out there at numbers. He'd been away, but these offensive threats of North Eagles, they can certainly get in on the cage, can't they?
Oh, definitely, Tone. North Eagles, for me, just having a quick peruse through the goal scorers the past few games, North Eagles seem to have a bit more of a balanced offense. In Game 1, they actually had 8 players contribute to the scoreboard, assists, points-wise, whereas Glenelg only had 5 in that first loss, whereas Glenelg sort of switched it up on them back the other way and actually had more players contribute in the second game when they got the win. So for me, I think one big key here is actually going to be just playing a team game, getting the ball around and sharing who the shots are coming from, not being one-dimensional.
Yep, agree. So it's easy enough for people to sit back and say it's the Jesse Wennon show up there, but it's simply not really like that for the North Eagles. They do share it around a lot. And one man who was pretty good, who popped up last week for 2 or 3, was young Jack Harley. Played quite well.
2 or 3, I reckon he might have had 4 against us, actually.
May have got that. Gaspari, Hines, Braden Simpson, Jesse Wennon. I really like Coyle defensively as a short pole, doing really good. Nathan Twisk is out there again tonight. And then Matsumura.
Kenta. Yep, I tell you, you touched on a player there. Yeah, young Anthony Coyle in the defensive end. He's been playing a defensive midi role a lot. Been very good at number one. He's quite deceptive with his pace when someone tries to take him on. He keeps with you, and he's a bigger body, which creates a really good contest, doesn't he? Agree.
Does a really good job, solid job. The poles down there led by Weber, of course. They've got Tom Polden out there. Mitch Specker's with him. Ollie North, Paddy Gray, Lewis Larwood. And I failed to mention Jack Waller before, who's got a cannon from outside. So if he gets off the handle, be one for Cody Watts to look out for.
Well, he throws a heavy ball, does Jack Wallop, and he certainly gets in great shooting positions. So they're a smart side, are the North Eagles, and they're here for a reason, as are the Glenelg Seahawks. And before we actually get the game underway, I'm going to give a big shout out because I know it's about 4 o'clock in the morning over in Boston. And the Weber clan, Chris Weber, he'll be up watching. Hasn't missed a game, and he's one of LSA TV's favourites. So, Chris, to you and the Weber clan in Boston, we hope you enjoy what's coming to you, even if you need to use matchsticks to get your eyes open. But I reckon it's going to be a cracking game. So,
all right, guys, welcome to the
what is your prediction?
So, we're going to let you guys play. There's a safety limit. That's where we're here to control, all right?
All right.
Have a good night.
Glenelg winning. I'm going to go even more specific. I've got Glenelg winning 12-9.
By 3?
By 3, but fairly high-scoring game. I think we're going to see a lot of action.
Well, I'm going to go with the trend, but I'm going Glenelg 11-5.
Ooh.
11-5
to the Seahawks tonight.
Glenelg coach a little bit phased by that, actually. He overheard that one.
Well, giving it some serious thought, I will renege on mine, and I'll go 9-8 North.
Golden goal, Shix. We're going to have a golden.
No. 9-7 down the stretch, and I'll get one back on a 9.
All right, there you go. Okay, so...
we touched on important points for this
Shix has felt something in the warm-up.
Griff Capella, who we rarely saw last week, may have came on for one man down, may have...
Gets the start.
The matchup to start with Jesse Wennon. Jesse Wennon can lure you into a false sense of security with a back-down power game. Gets himself space and free his hands up. Big shots from outside.
And from the start, and we've seen this a lot in the last 24 months almost, is Garrett Briggs winning the face-off there against Luke Keesing, and they'll have first opportunity to get the ball in. There's that man, Jack Harley, who got a couple, and last week I think Jesse ended up with a handful. So ball here, nice wide set.
Fistful. Got a fistful, Tony, I reckon.
A bag.
Fistful.
So Garrett Briggs staying on after the face-off, getting some offensive reps in.
Yep, Waller, Wennon, Simpson, Gaspari.
Needs a help early. Good save there from Cody Watts early, and the helmet comes off.
And
Jesse Winnan just says, how did the hell did that come off?
He must have the strap undone.
And Winnan just tries to chase Watts down. Watts looks up and hits Jack Price, and Price will bring the ball into offense for Glenelg. So Price always does things at pace, and he doesn't mind getting a shot off early. And there we go. Just as he's been talked about, he does get one off early on the left. And we'll have a look at this one on. And Glenelg on the board, a big save down this end with Winnan getting inside his matchup. And we'll see here on the replay, just from outside, big down low off foot side.
just can't let Jack Price get a big run up and dodge on a shorty like that without help. Very, very ready to go.
So it looks like that might have been an emergency pull cord there. Stuart Mortimer comes back out. Probably left his cup at home and he's going without. So he's matching up on, which is probably the right matchup, I think, for Jesse Winner.
Yeah, I was going to say they've given the opportunity, and good work there from Benji Newman in the centre. Just take the face, and we see Webber with a great pick up off the wing. As we see Henry Haskett and we see Kai. So ball coming in here. Jared Hines steps in, and Cody Watts must think that it's Christmas down there with shots like that coming on him early.
Good to see Glenelg have looked for some counters to Cody Watts getting rushed on a clear. 2 from 2 so far. Glenelg just happy to slow it down and get the right personnel on.
Well, as I said, we saw the last time that these two matched up. Those couple, I remember, I think Twisky got one and Cody got a big piece of it, but it ended up in the back of the net early. And they were on the board. So two opportunities there for the North Eagles to put one away in what you would say is pretty good position.
On the doorstep, Tone, both of them on the doorstep. So opportunities are plenty. Good start, Cody Watts.
It's a really good sign for me because Cody's been really struggling to actually make stick saves early in the game. So him getting that stick save early is a great sign as a barometer for him. And
Evans just fires one then, but misses a cage, but backed up by the sniper. Sniper picks the ball up. Evans looks to draw, doesn't draw, and kicks it out here to Bartlett. So Bartlett, ball down the back. He's got Nickel down there. Brody Nickel just tries to get up and above. He's got Jesse Winnan in there. Good take there from Noah Haskett, I reckon that was. Is that Noah getting through there? Yeah, it was Noah. And ball just bombed up. That's a great outlet there to Tommy Polden. And Tommy Polden, he can fire a ball if he's given the opportunity. Needs to step in, looks up. Good defence there from Rowdy.
Stuart Mortimer.
Sorry, Stuart Mortimer, yes. And Jesse Winnan picks the ball up. Another opportunity here. So
Backdoor Waller, he will wind.
Boom. Oh, does he what? Winds up. Coil unleashed. And Waller hits the top corner with no one stepping into him.
Palmer closes space down. Doesn't get on the hands. Waller winds up, loads up.
On the replay here, just step, pop. Yep.
Went down low early too, didn't he?
Might have screened Cody a little bit there. Shot it straight around him.
Well, we talked about him early in the call. You know, he's one that if you allow him to release his hands, he certainly can have some impetus towards the goal, and he gets the first for the North Eagles. And just in a what was really a unsettled play, wasn't it?
Just a bit scrambled. Glenelg didn't necessarily have their numbered matchups right, and he was allowed to step into a hole. Probably from his preferred shooting spot too.
Briggs just finds his way into the offensive end. Kicks the ball down here to Simpson. Simpson, he's been picked up by Palmer. That looks like a matchup that's been talked about. Palmer's gone to Simpson down there. Briggs has Henry Haskett. Looking to just build something here. And if you're looking to build something, get in touch with the traditional group on tradvc.com.au, 8376 3639. And they will look after you for all your roofing, carport, veranda, and carport needs. As Briggs tries to get inside, does get inside of Haskett, just goes wide. Great back up there from Simpson. And there we go, in the blink of an eye, we see the North Eagles with 2 on the board, both from what would call little unsettled play.
Happy to take advantage and really just go for it. They're nothing no holds barred today, and you know it's do or die, and this is the stuff you like to see.
So that matchup with Palmer on Simpson, as we watch that replay, just had to slide to the ball. Great backup there from Simpson.
Catching a shot.
And just took those opportunities. And that's the thing that Simpson does, doesn't it?
He's excellent coming around either corner, either hand. He'll find a way to manoeuvre his body. He's very good with his hips. Slippery, hard to stop. He'll keep working his way upfield and find a way to get a shot off.
In the centre. And ball flicked up. And that's going to be a withholding Oh, no. Okay, so a loose ball push call there. As and Zach Tremler actually refereeing his first senior or state league final tonight. On field.
Very good.
Always good to see the up and coming as that ball just heads up over the top. Waller just can't quite pick it up. And
really worried himself out of it, didn't he?
I'll tell you what, he heard his own footsteps coming then. Did Jack Waller. And Glenelg will try to get the outlet, and the outlet is just to Kai Williams on the outer side. That's a pretty easy clear in the scheme of things. And Kai Williams just looks to run something, or is he just coming to the left-hand side here? So ball up the top with Bartlett from Nickel. Nickel kicks the ball up there to Kai Williams. Back down the back to Evans. Evans, he's picked up there from Tom Polden. Gray, picked up here. Little lefty, he's quite smart, is Kai Williams. He'll fire his hands if he gets the opportunity. Just steps off his man. Bang, tink, tink, tink. There's one on the post straight away. And little, that's an over and back. No, it's not. It's off the post, so it's going to be a free ball.
Oh, look at that there. The type of ground balls you need to get
And
first time round.
And kicks it and looks at the outlet. Great outlet there from Watts down to Bartlett.
No pressure on the release nor the catch. So one he needs to make.
That one come off the post at a bit of velocity there from Williams.
It did.
And there's Webber just going about his thing. Stepped in. That's going to be in the crease, is it? In the crease. So Kai Williams going for a little bit of special there. And we see here on the replay that he just gets airborne. And good work there from Cox. Just follows the ball out of his stick. As we see here, Capella comes on again. And ball by Jack Waller. Just finds his way back down to Simpson. So currently 2-1 game here. The North Eagles up.
Plenty of shots fired early too, time both teams. Real feeling out period here. Look at the matchups and who they want to go through. So this will be Hines and Harley, who was on fire last week.
So they've obviously put the quicker legs of Jack Price on Jack Harley. This obviously saw what he did last week. K-Man has picked up Twisky, and we see there Griff Capella picking up Jared Hines.
ISO out here. Waller likes to look at Bartlett.
Steps inside again. Wants to roll back on it. Doesn't. Finds Harley. Harley out to Winnan.
This will be a really good matchup here for Stuart Mortimer tonight. Winnan not only got the body size,
he's just smart, isn't he?
Got the smarts as well.
And I think that's what Jesse brings, isn't it? You just think you've beaten him, and he seems to have the ability to hold the ball, get his balance back, and just duck inside and outside. So here's the matchup. So looks down the bottom. Here Simpson just needs to roll back. Good double coming, but steps outside Waller. Nice shut down there from Bartlett. And good rotation in their defence there from the Seahawks.
Good control. He could have easily fired that away, Waller. Decided to hold on to it. He likes his matchup, so go again. He's just breezing past him on that back corner.
Looks the other side there, Waller. He's certainly come to play, hasn't he? He wants to be in everything. Price just going about his work. And Winnan, over the backside, steps inside, pops. And that one's gone wide, I think. He didn't get a piece on that, did he?
I don't think so.
No.
That's 2 times players have been allowed to step in from that spot right there, though. So they might be sliding, worried about their sliding in a different manner.
And this is what we're talking about. He's never off, is he, Jess? Never off. Gets around a corner, and that's not a great look into the middle. And an option here for as we see Jack Price open up there. I know who I'd be giving the ball to with pace. But an opportunity here now. just tried to do a little bit too much then, maybe, Whitten?
Yeah, Braden Simpson was stepping into another hole there. Pat Palmer slid, so Jesse sort of looked upfield a bit. Probably the easier pass than trying to chuck it into the crease.
And Cody finds another outlet there to Henry Haskett. So
looks to me like North Eagles are quite happy for the outlet to come through. They're going to buckle down 6 on 6 and back their big goalie in, Mr. Cox.
Yeah, we saw, what was it, Burnside last year employ a similar strategy against Glenelg, and it didn't work out great for him.
So back to Henry Haskett. It's gone a full circle. Henry Haskett picks up Nathan Twisk, who's been away, I believe, overseas in Europe with the
national team.
So
national team tryouts, maybe.
So it's good that he's applying his trade across the globe. Is Nathan Twisk?
What country's that, Tone? We've got a...
in Hamburg is the Wells. And that might be a penalty.
To take on
Nothing.
2 minutes.
Yep, and that's good flag height there from just trying to get one. Might have got it high then. Cross check.
That's a soft one, isn't it? You take on the second D, you fall over yourself, you make an absolute meal of it, and the umpire bails you out with a flag.
Yeah, he sort of put himself in that position there. But we'll get to see Glenelg's man-up opportunity here. Their first of the game. And ball up the top to the Sniper. Sniper kicks it to Keesing. Looks to just draw. And we've got Mitch Speck up the top there, I think, up with Lewis Larwood as the defenders. So ball up the top. We saw last week the ability for the Sniper here on this left-hand side in this to actually get a good shot off here as he steps out wide like that. But North Eagles looking to cover those opportunities. Little Will coming through here. Just need to move the ball a bit quicker. Looks down the bottom corner. Good defense there from another flag is about to be thrown. And they're going to be 2 men down, and Polden goes to the bench for a second one. Slash for 1. So into a 4 zone here, Shicks.
Nice and patient offense there, getting that wheel happening late in their set. Maybe 10 to 15 seconds left of the original penalty. 4-man zone. Eagles, player released, Bartlett scores.
Cox got a piece of that. Might have come off his upper thigh, I reckon.
I don't know, whatever it got, it ended up in the top of the net. And we see here on the Young Real Estate replay, just Bartlett stepping down, a little bit of space, and a good shot. Brings it back to a 2-all game. And you've got to score in those man-ups, don't you, in these finals. You get those opportunities to be able to get almost not a free one, but a free hand if you can get a 2-on-1. You've got to take them back into the centre. And we see the ball here. And Keesing up against Briggs. Briggs just gets a foot to it. Great pick up there from Benny Robinson there. And they're still in a man-up opportunity here. And just wondering which one to cover there. Released. Was Ollie North.
All even.
So even again. So Glenelg back to a 2-all game here. We've probably got about 4.5, maybe 5 minutes to go in this
takeaway check. Anthony Coyne on Jack Price.
And if he keeps whacking him on the back, look at the pace of Coyne. This is the thing that surprised me, just how quick he is up the ground. He knows his role, and he does his role exceptionally well. And now he gets off to the sub and lets them do the offensive thing.
Lovely little takeaway check. Good ground ball and some wheels to get out of trouble. North Eagles have a chance here. 2-all is not the score. We'll get an update on that in a minute. Is it 2-all?
2-all.
Beg my pardon.
No. 2-all is the score. As we had the North Eagles get 2 in really quick concept. Glenelg getting the first one. And then we saw in that man-up opportunity that Bartlett just stepped down and kicked the other one. So Jared Hines looks to step in. Good slide there from Newman. And ball back up the top. Steps inside Harley. Harley finds the other side. Tell you what, That was a good shot.
Well, it's a good matchup for him, isn't it? Harley was on fire last week, we know that. We had Newman not offering much in the way of a check or body position. Let Harley run straight past him, hands free, slotted that on the hip. Watts down early low. That was sort of mid-high, you say, Braden, that shot?
To his strong side, yeah. You let Jack Harley get to his strong side, and he's gonna find just inside that pipe, you know, with ease.
Really, really good finish, and you know, some good patience offense there, and that's what the North Eagles would have talked about coming out. You know, last time they came out, and we're going to have a stop clock here.
Yep, umpire's time.
As Briggs has gone that hard that he's undone his own shoelaces out of the centre. So Garrett just gets himself dressed again. And ball back into the centre against Newman. And if you're joining us live and free on LSA TV, we hope you're enjoying the coverage, as Briggs is definitely enjoying the centre work. He's under pressure there. Good work there from Williams, and just running away, isn't he? And just steps up, looks inside, just finds Winnan. You don't want him to be able to roll back there, Jesse Winnan, and fire one. Kenter. As Kenter looked like he was coming to the cage. As we see Webber coming to sub for the North Eagles. Kicks the ball out to Twist, up against K-Man. And ball back to Winnan. And that's a trip. That's going to be a trip. No call. Okay. I don't know. So maybe there might have been a trip on that one there, but Jesse certainly asking for it. Certainly got a stick around the foot, but let go. And Glenelg with an opportunity in offence with about 2 minutes to go in this first term. And that's going to be a legal substitution, which will kill you as a coach.
It's probably the make-up call.
Well, probably is. But
with 4 coaches over here, you'd think one of them might be onto it.
Yep,
I mean,
potentially.
You can't stop the player running on, can you?
No,
Well,
you grab a hold of him.
Not going to hold him.
Tackle him down.
Again, there's no reason that he has to be on the field before that guy comes off. You know, just take your time. You're in offense.
Just over eager, I reckon.
Well, again, you've just managed to turn the ball back over, so to turn it over like that, it's not a... Tell you what, that's why I think we're going ball, chicks.
Capella deep down, helping some drives. You need to recover Simpson.
So Simpson's changed his spot he's at the moment. He's coming from X, and he's just found himself up top now. So
we're going to roll back and look for Braden Simpson here.
They will. Hines making space as well. Simpson looks to go again, gets jammed down low, throws a nice little fake.
He had me fooled.
Ooh.
And that one's thrown straight across the face.
It's a tough ball to catch for a right-hander.
Very tough ball, and out of bounds. And Glenelg, 3-2 down, limited time left in this.
Less than a minute.
Less than a minute. So can Glenelg get one back on the board and even this up before quarter time? As we see Keesing release himself from the centre spot, and there's a one-on-one here about to be set up, trying to isolate Keesing to step down, looks down, rolls around, finds, fires. Ah, Brody Nickel goes bang just before the quarter-time break.
Just excellent placement there. He's hit the scoreboard in both the other 2 matchups this year, so I'm not actually surprised to see him hit the scoreboard here.
Let's have a look at this one on the Young Real Estate replay.
Great drive at pace, and then
through traffic almost. Keeper should have had a good enough look at it, you'd think.
Yeah.
Good shot though from Nickel.
At pace, offside hit. Goalie's worst nightmare. 3-all.
Just good over the shoulder placement.
Good over the shoulder placement. Great.
And limited time left in this first quarter. It is 3-all here on Live and Free on LSA TV. And have they got a fast man break left in him? Briggs steps down, looks over. Oh, Simpson. I'll tell you what, he could have. He has missed that by an absolute country mile from where he was standing, and had all the time in the world from that fast man break. Well, that was probably one opportunity they'd like to have back, because Cody was off the back side of that, and ball about to go over and back. So, and he's lucky he's not going to be given a, I was going to say, it's something you'd like to see them not played. But just the ability to throw the ball back into an area. But it is 3-3 at quarter time. And that was quite an entertaining quarter of lacrosse.
Very good start there, Braden. 3-3. Not saves. Cody started early with a couple.
Not sure he made any after the first couple.
Yep, and Cox went pretty dry in that quarter as well, but a great setup there. Looks like North Eagles, if they can remain composed and look at those matchups the way they're getting to cage, I think that'll be quite good. Glenelg a little bit opportunistic with their 3.
And we're just seeing the replays here. And that one there, just Jesse gets through. Looks to get down and in. Cody makes, that's one of those saves. But yeah, you saw Jack Waller just after that step down and put one nice and high on him. And that started the goal scoring. What about the goal scorers for the quarter break? Who you got?
So Braden Simpson had 1, Jack Harley had 1, and Jack Waller had that one we just saw. And for Glenelg, Brody Nickel had that sort of opportunistic, I guess, step up and just ping it from outside with limited time. Jack Price had his line drive down the left side. And Todd Bartlett had his man up that hit the keeper and still went in.
Yep, so it is 3-3 here at quarter time, and we're going to hear a word from our sponsors.
What is refinancing? This means moving your mortgage across to a new lender that offers a mortgage package with a more competitive interest rate and more flexible features. Some of the reasons you may choose to refinance are home renovations, to access equity in your home, a change in circumstances that requires a review of your financial situation, or consolidating your debts. Are there fees associated with refinancing? The answer is yes. That's why it's important to make sure the savings you're going to make are greater than any fees charged for refinancing. As you can see, there are many factors involved in whether refinancing is right for you. I pride myself on being a professional mortgage broker and love working with my clients for the long term. I look to structure your finances according to your goals and provide you with strategies to achieve them. For more information, please call me on 0480 311 301.
Yeah, mine's saying 10.
And back to the second quarter action. We were just talking. It's. I think your phone's lying. It's actually dropped to about -3 out here at the moment. And but Garrett Briggs, he's about to heat it up. He doesn't mind getting in and having a shot. And that's the way to start the quarter with a fast man break. And Garrett Briggs takes one out of the middle and pops it to the right-hand side there. We see on the replay here.
I'm not sure this could have been much more in the top corner tone, and with Pete, oh, perfect placement.
I'll tell you what, Glenelg might have shut off Weber on the wing here with Haskett, but they're going to have to shut that stuff down because if Briggs decides he wants to do that 4 or 5 times in this game, it could put this game out of reach.
Plenty of tricks in the basket there for Briggs.
Garrett 1 and 2 goals respectively in the 2 games this year, so he was never going to go quietly.
So ball back into the centre, and that one there just flicks out to Coyne, and Coyne at pace.
Top speed at 3 or 4 steps. Coyne. That's what I like about him. Can accelerate.
It's that initial, isn't it? And it doesn't matter what sport you play. If you've got that quick initial acceleration, you'll put yourself in better spots more times than not.
Yep, you're right.
It's like a Tesla, isn't he, Tone? Just gets there quick.
So North Eagles going with Polden, Webber, Ollie North in their defensive lineup. Polden looks to have a match-up with Dan Evans. Webber is up and down the field, we know, but he's with
Haskett.
Ben Robinson. And Griff Capella back out there for the start of the second. As a big day at the Royal Show has Stuart Mortimer out the back, just offloading what he had for lunch.
And we see down there Braden Simpson picking it up, and that there is a definite matchup.
Cut on, good pick.
Jesse Winnan turning back the clock. Great cut, great feed from Simpson. And in the blink of an eye, they're out by 2. Watch this. This is old school quick stick lacrosse.
These guys spend a lot of time on the hardwood in the off-season, Tone. Look at that. Griff Capella just got completely lost in traffic. Winnan seizing the opportunity, and young Simpson good enough to hit him on the shoulder. Great finish too.
Great finish. I mean, there's a really smart player who from that box background just doesn't mind firing that. But as I said, Capella just got left behind then, didn't he? In that contest. Ball back into the centre, so ball needs to be won. This could be the first. Oh, good contest. But needs to be, and Briggs just picks that one up. So it is a 5-3 game here, early in the second, and they don't mind clearing the space by those long balls and kicking the ball to the what we'd call the fat side for the games. So ball down at X through Twisk, Capella, and maybe they've gone. Let's try and take young Capella and give him a fair bit of work to do down there.
Well, he didn't get to see much of it last week in terms of field time, so I imagine that
making light work of Haskett's short ball defence.
He's probably not feeling in the most confident form.
Move away, Kenta.
So ball backed up there by the North Eagles. Simpson up against Pat Palmer. And this is the one Simpson, nice cut coming off there, but just
little fake flip there, Tony. Maybe a little bit of a tickle on the stick from the check, defensive check there, but landed in his own stick.
Back in his stick. So he looked like he was going to feed that one there through to Twisk, who has the ball now, and Capella. Definite trying to get in on Capella, aren't they? And that's going to be in the crease. The ball is going to turn over. So even though Jesse Winnan got the backup of the shot, Twisk just couldn't find his way to keep out of the crease. And the ball will turn over. And Glenelg with an opportunity here to... Hudson Robb looked like he was by himself out here, but Coyne just stuck up behind him.
Good closing speed. You've got to be good when Coyne is around.
But you do. And a little opportunity here. They're looking for Palmer just on the outer. And a little outlet here. And hits Palmer. He looks like he will get the ball into offense, and Coyne picks him up, looking for an outlet here. And Hudson Robb is that outlet. Haven't called Hutto's name yet tonight.
Not with the ball in his stick. Got a little bit of a run through the midfield there. He might have been on for an early pass, and Cody looked him off, but safely got the ball into offense, which is good.
As we see Brody Nickel try to take on Anthony Coyne there. And looking at this is a matchup, aren't they?
Yeah, very unsuspecting defender, this guy. Coyne has been very good, strong. Look at the solid he is.
Oh, Evans just drops the ball.
Oh, Paddy
and
Gray.
Gets an interference, no call. And we see the Evans just picked up as a little inside roll. Good move, just steps in the crease.
Yeah, looks like he spent a week in there.
And Zach Tremlett all over that, wasn't he?
Just about needing to pay rent. He was in there for a while, Tony. Good call.
Reckon he could have put a hotel on it.
You got it.
So ball with Cox. And just starting to get a little bit of feeling in this game as well. There's a few of those hits are just starting to heat up a little bit.
They were offside, whether or not the umpire has called.
Well, there's a CBO there, so I think Gowdy's in the CBO.
Have a look at him. Not even looking down the centre line.
And just looking, they've got Polden out to the left here. And I haven't ever seen Jordan Cox get up over the centre line, and he hasn't needed to because Garrett Briggs did that for him. So good patient clear there from the North Eagles.
Dodging a bullet, the Bays with an offside.
Could have easily had a man down set here.
So ball back in the offense here for the North Eagles. And the last time that Glenelg played here in a prelim final was a few years ago, and they played Brighton the year that Burnside actually won the grand final, and they lost to Brighton here. So
it was a good game, that actually. It was pretty tightly contested.
I reckon Dan Evans did his hamstring that night, if my memory's that good.
I couldn't tell you, Tony.
Dan Evans hamstring, Ben Robinson concussion. We had 2 players out with concussion, I think.
So yeah, so there was a
physical game.
But, yep. But Winnan with the ball just kicks it down. Well, our memories are pretty good, aren't they, Shicks? They are. So you just wonder, some grounds just hold those things for teams.
Well, it's a home ground, right? It's a home ground for North Eagles stuff. If there's anywhere where they're happy to be playing, it's probably here. So they've got good ball control at the moment. They're getting second, third opportunities down there in offense. A very timely attack now, and that looks to be, is that Briggs down there at Truex? So he's happy with his matchup.
So Briggs looking to give it a twist, trying to go through Capella, just trying to make him step in, back to Briggs, and if they don't attack the cage here, you wouldn't not see a stall call on here.
Back corner's on, can't find him.
Good stick there though and we might see a tap of the hat in a minute here. Not much attacking the cage. As the ball goes down the back, that'll attack the cage. Just stepped inside him, didn't he? And,
overplayed big time. The high side, leaving the back door open, but they got
back up.
Did they judge that not a shot, Tone? I didn't see in the back corner whether or not that was first on.
Yeah, it's hard to see from the angle we are whether that was actually a pass to the guy on the crease, which just missed, or it was a shot.
Jesse generally shoots him a bit harder than that, I reckon.
And Price just steps up. He hasn't seen Coyne behind him. Oh, that's off the helmet. That's great work there from Anthony Coyne.
Paddy Gray makes light work of what would be an easy GB, but Twisk winds back the clock.
Just no one talking, and we're going to have a timeout called here to North Eagles. I'll tell you what, I might have kept attacking on that point, given not to call that timeout. They had an opportunity down there, but Price just had no awareness of that player coming behind him.
It's the acceleration that Coyne has. Brilliant these last couple of years.
Must be light feet too for not being heard.
I was going to say he's like a ninja out there at the moment, and we have a timeout called to North Eagles, and that's one, isn't it? You sort of get the North Eagles. They've got a bit of a momentum there, and unsettled. But to be able to just go and continue to put one on there, I mean, it's an interesting timeout by the North Eagles boys.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's probably fortuitous for Glenelg because it looks like they probably are pretty keen to have a chat too right now, I'd say. Not sure why North Eagles have called that one. Maybe just want to attack from somewhere else.
I'd be saying stick to the cutting game with Griff Capella like they looked. Why wouldn't you explore that a little bit more? I mean, he's
come off yet.
Very solid young man and strength beyond his years. He can bend steel. You don't need to charge at him. Jesse went and played it smart before.
Straight across the face.
Off the ball cut, got lost in traffic.
And it wasn't just a straight line cut either. It was a C cut up and through the crease, getting picked off for Griffin Capella as well. So the more,
and there's too many players on.
Gee, that's a coach killer.
I mean, you've just called a timeout to set something up, and then there's you turn the ball over. I thought the timeout was for us to talk about 180 Finance on 180finance.com.au 8480311301, but didn't give us enough time. Tommy fires, and that's not a great just
fortuitous to get through there, actually.
Yep, it was, you're right.
That ball just dribbled by.
Keesing looks. They're in a one, what are they in here? 2-2-2 now. So, ball fires over the top, and opportunity there for Glenelg, which didn't hit the, and Haskett's shooting percentage in Henry, he's
single figures.
Single figures, aren't they? He does fire a lot high.
He had 2 and 2 actually the last time they played, but last week not great. Shooting strings might be a bit bagged out.
So ball here with Bartlett, and this is where you just try to do too much, isn't it? You expect that you should be up against this side, and he stepped in the crease. That is a coach killer. I tell you what, you'll lose hair out of that. And Bartlett just turning an easy turnover of the ball, and a ball coming out through Jack Waller.
Yep.
And he will give it, fortuitous there. So numbers, and he's got Sniper. The Sniper doesn't need much room given the opportunity. And the coaching staff just next to us saying, look, let's settle this down. So
short pole clearing.
Yeah.
Minimal the pressure on him, and he goes to a pole.
And he gives it at the pole and passes it behind him.
They do actually like to give the ball to Tom Polden, given his immense speed through the midfield. He generates a few good offensive looks for him, but probably wasn't needed there.
They're going to have to put a stamp on the next one to make sure it gets there, Braden, because that was
it was behind him, and it was soft. Yeah, that made him reach for it and stopped his momentum.
So good work here from Keesing, just trying to put the pressure on Waller, and this is the one you'd think they'd go on. As Williams steps in, and Williams does step in. He finds Paddy Gray, and Paddy Gray says, I should have up-checked him. Well, I don't know. I don't think that would have done much good. But Glenelg just setting up something, finding the matchup they needed. And let's talk about this one on the replay here. So Keesing just drives down.
Gets out the way, clears some space.
Paddy Gray just...
he was on his hands, and he got him on, and he got the shot off very quickly.
Problem is Kai Williams, smart lacrosse player. And he gets one back, and they're back to a 5-4 game here, and just need one out the centre here. They do. So Kai Williams with the first of his game. And ball back in the centre. So ball again looks to fire, win, and he'll fire, given the opportunity, and he does. He fires wide.
It's almost just a possession shot there with the small chance of going in.
They scramble. The fellow attackers scramble to the baseline, don't they?
Yeah.
Knowing there's very little option other than to bang away.
Well, I mean, they basically have to catch the ball in front of Cody to have a chance of Jesse passing it to him.
Yeah. And ball out outside to Briggs. Briggs kicks it back up here to Jack Harley. Jack Harley, and he puts it up to Twist. So a little rotation starting to happen. This is where Jack Harley did his damage last week and just ran straight into it. He just ran straight into his defender then. And Henry Haskett must have been thinking, are you going to dodge at some point? It didn't happen. Ball down the back here. Newman up against the big body. He's a bull, isn't he? He is. Looks up the top. Twist, fires. Good save there from Coe down low. And that'll be a push. Loose ball. Loose ball push. And that'll go the way of Glenelg. And right or wrong, that was certainly what it was adjudged. Cody not happy about something down there.
It was a pretty good shot by Twisk, actually, to hit the deck and make Cody move all the way to his left side.
And here's a short pole that will run the ball out, and just got to watch that one on the back. And Jesse just says, you know what, I'm probably not going to catch him. So there you go, Jack. So Glenelg with a huge opportunity here, coming in with about 6 minutes to go in the second term. Can they find another, work their matchups here? And just as Williams comes back on the field.
Take two, Tone. Take two.
And
he's going to pick up Paddy Gray again here.
Got the same defensive matchup too. You probably run straight at him.
This is the Williams matchup against Gray. And there we go. Just find the matchup.
Jordan Cox actually tried to cheat here. He saw that Kai went for the off-stick side last time, took a big step to his left. And Kai put it on the close pipe.
And in the blink of an eye there, you just see that matchup happen again. Here you can see what Braden's talking about. Look, he just almost stepped out.
Huge step.
Just left a bit of space there, didn't he? And Kai Williams with 2 in a matter of 30 seconds.
Played a bit of cat and mouse, and he got eaten.
Well, back to a 5-all game with about 5 minutes to go in the second. So they're going to have to look at that matchup if that happens again down there. Ball in the stick, just tosses it over here to Coyne. Williams, and pressure here on Coyne. So Williams, look at the pace of Coyne, isn't he? He's just a big body, and he pops in, and Cody just says thanks very much for that one. Made that look easy, did Watts in the cage.
Cody would be happy to just see the ball into his stick a couple times.
Yeah. Probably not giving it to with Webber closing you down like that. Code with a little fake. We see Evans just pops up the middle, and he will run past Winnan, and Winnan says, you know what, I'm not going to give away any cheap fouls. So here they go again. Opportunity here for Glenelg. So Gray's out there, and he's going to pick up Sniper. Lefty on lefty, and Twisk, he's been over with the box tournament. Good slide there from Gray.
Happy to go again here.
And good, Gray's been beaten twice, but it's good that he stepped back up. He says, you know what, maybe give it another go. Sniper steps inside, looks down. Nice, just put himself into trouble there on Webber. But good work there to hold that in Haskett. And this is the one. You see Polden looking to slide, fires, and that has gone a long way. That looked like my golf shot, just curling at the end there, Shicks.
You wish you could hit a shot that
That's
nice.
Right. Oh, Mr. 180 Strady over here.
Speaking of 180 Finance, get in touch with them. Get in touch with Chris McGurr down at 180 Finance, and there he is, beats him, just pops inside, and that one's come off a foot, and I reckon, there's a big push. And called for it out of, and ball back down the back. Just looked up there. Good work there from, just steps and gets one.
Oh, hang on a minute. What's that?
I was going to say, I think he's actually missed that. He's missed the ground, so he's going to call interference. He's going to call interference hold. So that might have been for the trip, maybe. Although it looked like he went over his own feet.
I think he lost some traction on the feet, went down.
It might have just been the position of where Bogger was then to call that. But yeah, it looked like he went down off his own accord. So an opportunity here for Glenelg in their man up, 30-second man up. Limited time left in this second quarter. So this would be a huge if they could get one here. And look at Dan Evans, he's just sitting on that bottom corner. He was wide open then if Price had looked down.
And might come off here, down to Todd.
Again, Bartlett. They're just not feeding that one, are they?
There we go. Oh, it's there.
With the stick in the lane, though. Or you can't hit him when he's on the ground with a push, and even. So limited time in this fourth. Noah Haskett with the ball. Kicks it up here to Keesing, so maybe one opportunity here. And we see here, Price, he got one in the left early, just runs in a good slide there as the ball is down on the ground. Ball to be won, and that could be one out the back here. Does get one up the top, steps down, Price, fires. Good work there again from Coyne. And Coyne just that one off the, let that one off the body.
Putting body on the line, Tone here. A couple, what have we got here? A minute left in the half, 5 apiece.
Oh, kicks around, finds a sniper. Oh, he just slips over there, does Gray, and steps out, and we're going to have a war now. No, we've got a timeout. Oh, timeout called by Glenelg. It looked like they were about to fire a ball in the back of the net.
No, it's a good timeout. Looked like they were about to get double teamed. Paddy
Yep.
Gray fell over. Webber slid well. Paddy Gray drifted off, but it looked like it could have been a concerning situation. 5 apiece with under a minute to go, we would think.
And what a great chance in this timeout to get in touch with their sponsor, 180 Finance. You'll see the QR code on the screen there. Just put your phone up to it. It'll send you straight to Chris McGurr. And if you don't have a phone that does that, which everyone does these days, get in touch with him on 180finance.com.au.
He's sitting in the home office right now, Tone,
He is.
waiting for calls.
Well, then I would get in touch with him on his mobile, 0480-311-301, and just make sure that you mention LSA TV, and he'll certainly look after you. Save you some money.
Look out the way here, Braden. Let me get a little shot on that QR code, and away we go. Thank you. I'll get a hold of Chris McGurr in the ad break, half-time break.
All right, and the clubs get $250 for every loan that's finalised.
Good.
Good to have good sponsors on board. So limited time in this one for the Seahawks. They've probably got one opportunity left. North up against Kai Williams. He's had the hot hand as North just steps down and just moves the ball off, comes down, and Webber just, he loves to slide that ball. So ball with Price up against Coyne, steps up. Oh, there's one down here. Keesing needed to throw that ball, and that nothing on the call, flag down. So need to either A, hold the ball, that could be a hold too, and that could be another hold. So they've got to stop that play if that ball had gone dead.
All those ones that were good.
A slash one called there, I believe.
Looks like they'll be holding for possession here. Yeah. Confirmation from the coach's box.
And we're right next to the Glenelg coach's box. So with limited time to go, they're just going to hold the ball here, and they will start with possession. They will start with possession in this second half. Well, Bartlett, he wants to fire it, doesn't he? But, and there we go. So it is half-time here at Rooster Park. I tell you what, it's minus 14 out here right now, and we should have bought the thermals, but on the scoreboard, it's a hot game at the moment. 5-all, the North Eagles over Glenelg, as we see some of the replays there with Briggs getting that one in the fast man break. Brad.
Garrett stinging a C cut from the offside, timing it perfectly with the Braden Simpson rollback. Not sure if this is the same replay. No, yep, going again. Luke giving it off to Kai. Kai getting a contact, getting his hand quickly back on the stick and dinging the bottom stick, off stick side corner. And then we'll have Garrett, potentially might be this Cody save.
Just up the top here from Twist.
Good save, off stick side.
Yep.
Whoa, Twist
That's
unlucky.
Where the push, that was a loose ball push called there.
Twist unlucky not to find the back of the net there. This looks like this will be the second Kai Williams dodge.
Took Gray on again, and didn't he baited him to that left-hand side and just made him move and pops it over the right-hand side. And great camera angles here as we go to half-time and from our sponsors.
What is refinancing? This means moving your mortgage across to a new lender that offers a mortgage package with a more competitive interest rate and more flexible features. Some of the reasons you may choose to refinance are home renovations, to access equity in your home, a change in circumstances that requires a review of your financial situation, or consolidating your debts. Are there fees associated with refinancing? The answer is yes. That's why it's important to make sure the savings you're going to make are greater than any fees charged for refinancing. As you can see, there are many factors involved in whether refinancing is right for you. I pride myself on being a professional mortgage broker and love working with my clients for the long term. I look to structure your finances according to your goals and provide you with strategies to achieve them. For more information, please call me on 0480 311 301. What is refinancing? This means moving your mortgage across to a new lender that offers a mortgage package with a more competitive interest rate and more flexible features. Some of the reasons you may choose to refinance are home renovations, to access equity in your home, a change in circumstances that requires a review of your financial situation, or consolidating your debts. Are there fees associated with refinancing? The answer is yes. That's why it's important to make sure the savings you're going to make are greater than any fees charged for refinancing. As you can see, there are many factors involved in whether refinancing is right for you. I pride myself on being a professional mortgage broker and love working with my clients for the long term. I look to structure your finances according to your goals and provide you with strategies to achieve them. For more information, please call me on 0480 311 301. What is refinancing? This means moving your mortgage across to a new lender that offers a mortgage package with a more competitive interest rate and more flexible features. Some of the reasons you may choose to refinance are home renovations, to access equity in your home, a change in circumstances that requires a review of your financial situation, or consolidating your debts. Are there fees associated with refinancing? The answer is yes. That's why it's important to make sure the savings you're going to make are greater than any fees charged for refinancing. As you can see, there are many factors involved in whether refinancing is right for you. I pride myself on being a professional mortgage broker and love working with my clients for the long term. I look to structure your finances according to your goals and provide you with strategies to achieve them. For more information, please call me on 0480 311 301.
And as we just come back here, about 2.5 minutes to go before the second half. Might just go through quickly maybe some goal scorers, Braid, while we've got a minute or two.
So starting from the home team, we have Jesse Winnan with 1, Braden Simpson with 1 and 1, Jack Harley with 1, Jack Waller with 1, and Garrett Briggs with 1 for 5. And we have Brody Nickel for the Bays, Jack Price with the opener of the night, Kai Williams with 2, he's the only scorer for Glenelg that quarter, Todd Bartlett with 1, and so far Cody Watts has had 3 saves. And I don't know, has Coxie had 1? Maybe 1?
Yeah, I think one. Yeah, I'm thinking certainly 1.
I know there's been at least 1 off the bar.
He had a body save. Yep. So, but yeah, it's been that sort of game, hasn't it? Like the shots that have been on the cage have been on the
quality,
cage.
Yeah.
You know, and it is a 5-all game, which is what you'd expect with a final of this ilk. And what do we look for? I mean, I like the matchup when they had, you know, and Kai Williams went twice then when he found Paddy Gray as a matchup.
Yeah.
You know, that's something that they'll obviously would have talked about down there. You know, who wins this game from here? I mean, back to 0-0.
Yeah, essentially. I think both teams will have learned some things that they'll try to take into the second half, try to counter what the other team's doing, try to maybe execute some of their own things a bit better.
9-8. 9-8.
Shicks is still on the 9-8. Well, I've got, what did I have? 11-5. So that means North Eagles aren't going to score for the rest of the game.
I'm going 12-9 still. 12-9 to the base.
All right. So, but they're going to start in a man-up opportunity here. Glenelg, after there was a slash cold, and starting man up, and there's a ball just flicking onto the field here as the boys get settled down here. And into three-quarter time action, and I tell you, this is where Glenelg would want to strike, wouldn't they? Get a man up, start with the ball, 5-all.
Well, I suppose it's not quite an even start for the second half. It's a decent advantage to Glenelg here, possession and man up.
But can they run their man up to a point where they put a ball in the back of the net? Keesing just tries to engage as rotation starts to happen. Keesing just pops it down, looks down the back to Price. Price back up to Bartlett. Bartlett to Keesing. The two top guys aren't moving a great deal as far as the defenders in Webber and Polden, but they know where the shots are coming from.
Just doesn't feel like the ball's zinging quite fast enough to really trouble the D.
Good work there from Larwood. I think that was down. No, that was Ollie North down in the bottom corner, just shutting it down. They're just. And here's this patience we talked about last time where Coyne just wants to come off, player released, ball, good interception there from Webber. And he read that like an absolute book there and just misses the cut, misses. Oh, there's one straight across the helmet. Oh, push, cold.
That was a hell of a check by
I was going to say.
Webber.
That definitely had some clock about it, didn't it?
There was a big noise, and it might have been Noah Haskett's hip cracking.
But was that a push called or an interference call?
It was push call. Yep.
Something like that.
Off-ball push.
Off-ball push. So Glenelg start even now. So Price up against that was what he did the first quarter, the first goal, wasn't it? Got on there, came down on the left, and popped one away. Ball.
Probably not what Glenelg are looking for there.
Oh, that's a good defence there.
Not even get a shot off in man up. Might have to change the personnel.
Ball out to off to the races. And that is that got to be a push.
Yep, he does it a lot, doesn't he?
With possession.
Does it a lot.
So that's going to be a 30-second penalty. And Jack Price can argue all he likes about it.
Oh, he's got him for a legal body.
Goodness me.
And I reckon that might have been a little bit to do with the back chat. I mean, what has he got to argue with the referee there?
You know what? That's a push at best. But a legal body, I don't know how that came to that. But anyway, they're going to be a minute penalty now. So we're certainly getting a rub of the green with that call. And ball in a man-up opportunity. And we see Weber coming down, who always plays that top right. Always good for a shot up there too, isn't he, Weber?
Yeah, he hits the scoreboard pretty often. And I almost guarantee you'll see North actually get a shot off here.
And they'll look for that through ball given the opportunity here. A little rotation starting to happen. Look at out the back here.
Braden Simpson up here.
K-Man hasn't picked his man up high.
Dangerous.
Oh, that's home, I think.
He might be looking at that thinking,
That was absolutely not a goal.
Oh,
that's not a goal.
I'm saying it's a goal. I'm saying it's
not a goal.
We've got the film if you want it, Shane. No, absolutely not. Shane.
No. That is no goal.
Oh, well, the umpires adjudicate it. We just call it.
Oh, tell you what, wouldn't you love to have the instant replay? Because that there did not look like.
That's hit square on the top of the very, very fat bars down here at North
Well, here
Adelaide.
it is. Here's the shot.
That's hit the bar.
So we have a.
Given we have the technology.
Well, we don't. It's not adjudicated for us to be able to suggest otherwise.
So they're saying that went through the hole. I don't.
It may well have, but what hasn't helped is Cody Watts giving the umpire a serve.
It was moving. Not necessarily.
Which means it can't get
What?
there.
So Boggers on the.
I'll throw you.
I believe one of the referees believes that went in.
Cody, it's done, yeah.
Cody's
And
done.
one of them doesn't.
Yep.
And the other one didn't have a good angle on it.
So that's how big is that call going to be in the portion of this game?
I would really like for that.
Here we go again. So another opportunity. We can't slow that down. That hasn't gone through.
There's absolutely
From the angle we have.
From the angle we have.
absolutely no chance that ball went through the net, Marty.
Not the way that it came out to the side.
And given that
Here we go again.
Given the
So
noise
let's have a look.
that it made.
Let's have a look. So top, no.
So make your own mind up at home if that has gone through or not, and let us know on the commentary.
Yeah.
Rather than making it up yourself, Tony, and having your own opinion, let's give it to the
Let's
viewers
give it to the
at
viewers.
home. Right
Viewers
on.
at home.
Well
Please,
done.
viewers, tell us who you support.
Well done.
So ball back to the centre. Whatever happens, North Eagles get the goal on the board. It is a 6-5 game, and again adjudicated to be all clear. So that'll be a contentious one to be talked about. But you know what? Again, Jack Price gets a 30-second there. So he gets a 30-second there and put him in man-up opportunity. So that occurred. So they could have kept out of the box.
Well, I tell you what, Tone, you certainly can't claim that the pipe is a save anymore for your two keeper
pipe
children.
is a goal. Pipe is a goal now.
Apparently.
So ball in the stick of Williams.
All even.
And the one thing about lacrosse as a whole, I've always found the creator finds a way to even up something that may or may not be right. So ball here with Keesing. Keesing steps in and pops it down to the right, left-hand side. And
Boy,
in a blink of an eye,
pretty happy with that one,
give
wasn't
it
he?
back. That one is definitely all clear. So what are they doing this face-off here though? Because Briggs is just dominating in this face-off.
Well, I mean, what they've been trying has been reasonably successful, I'd say. Garrett hasn't generated too many fast break goals compared to his usual, I'd say, for this point in the game. He's got the one himself and got Jesse one massive long bomb, but that's probably about as good as you can hope for in a half for Glenelg.
So ball back to the centre. We've got a 6-all game and about 12.5 minutes to go here. So Newman up against Briggs. So on the back side here as the ball kicks down the bottom here to Briggs. Briggs fires up the top to Twist. We know he's a lefty, so you can't overplay him on the right. And tell you what you can do is overplay the fact of youngrealestatesa.com.au 1300 768 573. Do yourself a favour, overplay them, and they'll look after you for all your real estate needs. And we thank Young Real Estate for being a sponsor of LSA TV.
And rightly so, the game has stepped up a notch. 6 apiece.
Be good to see how long they can keep it 1 for 1.
And ball down the back, just and that's Hines, is it?
It is.
Down the back there?
It is.
So he knows some of these boys pretty well.
Certainly played with a few of them, although quite a few of the young fellas.
Harley, he steps in. He got 3 last week, looking at trying to create another one here. And there's going to be a flag there as he's just been given one, and he won a
little unnecessary, wasn't it? Done enough.
And you see Harley there, chased him down, and he almost wanted to give him one. I mean,
no, he was okay. None of that. That was a genuine foul after some good short stick D. Harley couldn't find Twisk up top.
And wore one across the hip, so definite 1 minute slash there. Oh, opportunity up the top here with Briggs. Briggs looks to kick the ball over. Looking to rotate the backside here. There's a through ball up the top.
I reckon this shot might come from Braden Simpson up the...
I'm picking Jesse Winnan.
I'm picking
Jesse Winnan. No, Simpson.
Plenty of time, good patience, making right options here.
Little rotation in. Just back up the top, trying to create the 2-on-1 up here. Hines just...
May not be a lot of genuine shooting opportunities here, but the Glenelg defence not really...
Scrambling, it looks like.
Making it too difficult.
Winnan definitely in the spot to shoot, but that's just a good catch there from Winnan. They're not afraid to throw that through ball, are they? Like this one. Oh, Cody got a piece of that, I'd say. Just a little tip up. And the crowd certainly letting everyone know that as we see Jared Hines is in the back of the net.
Bogger making sure of that one.
So, and he's got Jack Price there, so you just give that to the shorty and let him run, don't you?
Yeah, no need to overcomplicate it.
And you got Bartlett the other side, who just pops over and a little one over. So it is a good game to watch at the moment. Here.
It is. It's good. A good battle going on here, isn't it?
There's a lot
really
of feeling,
good battle.
A lot of feeling in it.
Price up against Gray. As the backup had there by the North Eagles. So ball kicked back up the top. Kicks it to Waller. Jack Wallow all over it in the first. Haven't seen him much in the second. Didn't see a great deal of him in the second.
Good pass here to Winnan.
Oh, Winnan just pops that one away. And that's that little cut again.
It's the same thing he did last time.
Is that
nice little curling C cut down the alley.
Nice little goal, good finish, great finish. No replay, unfortunately. Write your concerns to the producer on that one.
He has cut straight.
Oh, we're all off. No one's seen it.
Oh, we're back.
Oh, we're back. All right.
Okay, well, Jesse Winnan with his second, and that's probably almost a replay of the first one he got. So it is a 7-6 game, and the pressure now back on the Glenelg Seahawks with 7-odd minutes to go.
There was a big time frame there where the pressure was building and building and building. Both teams running around, egg and spoon.
Good work there from Price, but even better pick up and little check to be had there, and dispossesses the stick. So you got K-Man up against Twisk on the outer side. Just tries to step underneath, and ball back out here to Briggs. Briggs up against Price. So ball, and it's just a little bit of calm here, isn't it?
It's a little chess game applied here within a game here at the moment.
And he's just looking at wanting to get inside. Looks to rotate. Price just,
whoa.
He's quick to recover though.
There's an oil patch there, isn't there? They keep slipping over.
Well, that's that grass monster. Oh! No call. And the Glenelg coaching staff not happy with that. Ball steps down, fires, and that's missed by three of me.
That's the
Here's
pressure. That's the pressure that's being built.
So we'll watch on the replay here with this hit.
Oh, there was no hit.
No,
the guy didn't even fall to the ground.
Yeah, no, then play on.
Oh, please.
Play on. That's just good hard lacrosse.
The grand final on the line, you guys. Come on. Keesing down to Noah Haskett. So Glenelg will have their chance at a 7-6 ball game. North Eagles' favour. Keesing goes left.
Slide
Double
comes.
bumps.
Oh, steps inside Keesing and fires that one over the top. But I tell you what, Shicks, we got about 200 on each on YouTube and LSA TV on the Facebook. So
Rightly so. It's a good game. Once they're in, they stick like a bee to a honey pot.
So
is that what happens?
that is absolutely right. They go to the Queen Bee. Oh, great check there from North.
Very
On
good
nickel,
check.
and
And
that's
who's there?
Weber, and he's
to
going to
collect.
run the ball out, maybe. Good pickup.
Yeah, that's
Can't
all
be
right.
over. It can't be over.
No, that's fine. He ran offside, so the
Jared-
ball will go
Jared-
back to Glenelg.
Jared Hines went over.
Yeah.
Keesing, the hot hand.
Probably just don't need to push it right now. But they will
They
anyway.
will anyway. So just a shot there from Dan Evans. So we've still got about 4 minutes to go in the give or take in this third term. North Eagles currently leading 7-6. And the ball is down the back. A little bit of trash talk being had here between Garrett Briggs and I reckon Jack Price there in the box.
No. It's just a friendly little. Are you okay? That might have been a little high. So just apologising for what the.
And there's another flag thrown out there from Bogger. So we've got a slash called there. So a big opportunity here for Glenelg to get that one back and make it a 7-all game.
They're really going to have to convert one of these eventually.
And that's
probably to
Jesse
win this
Winnan,
game.
who was in defence, getting the slash call there. So about 3.5 to go. Clock stopped just to get some balls back. You'd think there'd be plenty of balls in a prelim final around.
How's the goal scoring ends here, Braden? Are the goals favouring one end to the other?
So
Keesing across, Bartlett down low, Price down through the back. Haskett to Robinson, 3-3 formation.
Keesing
A little
just
bit
opens
of
up there.
a rotation happening now. Robinson collects, goes high centre. Bartlett drags one to Price and shoots from Never Never Land. Cox had that cover, you would think.
Yeah, absolutely. And just looking to create the 2-on-1 on the outside, just not really finding it at the moment, are they?
They're not.
The defense is moving well.
Holden up, yes. Ooh, high ball.
That's a terrible.
Weber around the place again.
Benny Robinson just almost gave it up. So opportunity here for Weber. He's always good for one in a game. You let him get too close and he'll find that one. And right now, they've gone from a man-up opportunity to turning the ball over, and it's back in their defensive end.
Penalty release, 2 minutes to go on the clock. Instructions coming out from the Glenelg.
I'll tell you what, if North Eagles can get one here with 2 minutes left in this, that'll be a huge breaking advantage in this game right now.
I like this matchup here, Harley on Newman.
that's how he scored his first one,
Waller.
just coming down that alley.
Nice and slick mover, isn't he? Moves well, able to adjust, twist. Hasn't put a foot wrong tonight without being damaging.
He's just been in the right spots and doing the team thing, isn't he?
Finds the man through the
Up
middle.
the top, Harley just
oh.
missed the ball. Great pickup again from Jack Harley.
He's got those fast hands.
And ball back up the top to Twisk.
Down to a 1.5. Line drive, twist.
Oh, look at the backside here with
Nothing on-
Harley. Good
yeah.
cut. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Another one. And Watts potentially doesn't get the ball. And Jack Price with motors. And he's just burnt past Twist there. That's a good foot race, wasn't it?
Well, Twist will be happy. They talk about Jack Price's speed. Maybe he doesn't have as much as he thinks.
Yeah.
Twist able to keep up well there.
Absolutely. I expected Jack to go right by him then.
Under a minute, Braden, you reckon?
I think it's pretty accurate. Maybe slightly longer.
Yep.
So subs coming. And Keesing with the ball. Looks down the back. Looks to put it up the top. Up the top. And this is one for Williams. Williams draws the double. And just trying to do too much in some of those occasions. Weber just shows young Rob what defence is all about. Keesing just puts the head down. Looks to go. Slide comes. Good slide there from North. And ball back up the top. Goes left. Here's Williams. He's got two already. And
taken away. Good check there. Good trail check.
Need to just pick the ball up. They've been one-handed there. And that is going to be three-quarter time as I reckon...
as far as you were asking, Shix, it's been 7 down one end and 6 down the other end as far as the scoring.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was a scoring. I was looking for an angle here, looking for what's going to happen in this last quarter, but it is going down to the wire.
You're just going to have to watch and find out.
And we see some replays here, and that's the one winning.
Jesse.
That's the goal.
Yep.
That was the goal that was given.
That's the controversy of the third quarter, wasn't it?
Well,
allegedly.
The ball is up the top here with Luke Keesing on this one.
Bit of Luke Keesing heroics.
Steps inside and pops it down. Now, that happened about 2 seconds after that first
goal. Yeah, cancelled it out.
Cancelled it out. I said the creator always finds a way, don't they? He always finds a way of making this game as it should be. And then ball just hit the back of the net there as we go into...
They're going to need some answers, Glenelg. There's plenty of questions at the moment. Briggs dominating on the face. I don't think the long pole experiment in the middle there is helping very much. And we're going to the...
We're going to not go to experiment. We're going to go and hear something from our sponsors.
Yes, we will.
What is refinancing? This means moving your mortgage across to a new lender that offers a mortgage package with a more competitive interest rate and more flexible features. Some of the reasons you may choose to refinance are home renovations, to access equity in your home, a change in circumstances that requires a review of your financial situation, or consolidating your debts. Are there fees associated with refinancing? The answer is yes. That's why it's important to make sure the savings you're going to make are greater than any fees charged for refinancing. As you can see, there are many factors involved in whether refinancing is right for you. I pride myself on being a professional mortgage broker and love working with my clients for the long term. I look to structure your finances according to your goals and provide you with strategies to achieve them. For more information, please call me on 0480 311 301.
And back we come for fourth quarter action. For one of these teams, it's the last quarter of their season. And Garrett Briggs gets the ball out of the centre again up against Newman. And they are currently leading 7-6 on the scoreboard, are the North Eagles. Glenelg have been throwing punches, though, Shix, just not being able to land a blow yet.
It is nothing unlike a world title fight. Tony, you're right. It's there's a lot to come here in this fourth quarter. Get excited, team.
Twists and turns are many, I hope.
And who's gonna be that spark for both teams? Who's gonna be the spark that either, lights the fuse? Well, I tell you what, if you can light the fuse by stepping up and that's missed, just slipped over there. The grass monster got him, Shicks.
Might have been the second time young Braden Simpson has missed by further than he was closest to the goal.
So how much is that going to play into the part of this? You look back on these opportunities that you have, and he's had two where he's probably had an open shot at the back of the keeper.
He's done well otherwise.
Yeah. And ball back up the top.
I'd be shocked, Tone, if at least one of Braden or Jesse don't find the back of the net this quarter for North Eagles. Yep. They're probably going to be their go-to guys to put the ball in the back of the net.
It's hard to score round arm from there, but getting shots off North Eagles early.
Well, he got one in the second quarter where he did put it across, but just not as much angle there, was there? Oh, that's terrible. And that's going to be a Glenelg ball, but there's pressure going to be added here. And ball just coming out through Henry Haskett. Looks up and sees Jesse in front of him. Jesse just lays a lazy little one across, and in the scheme of things, it wasn't much.
Just a little pump fake from Henry, enough to get him out of position there.
So they've had an open shot, the North Eagles, and then they've thrown the ball out of bounds effectively over the top to turn over the ball and giving Glenelg another opportunity. Is this the one that they need?
It was just an unnecessarily long pass.
Yeah, it was. You just need to hold on to it. So it's probably not we're probably not looking for the person who's going to be the spark to light this game up. It's going to be who can hold firm the longest.
So Brody with a cut across the middle there. Evans, this is where he likes to do his work. It looks up the top, fires, and that's missed by as much as Braden Simpson's down the other end.
Yep. Yeah, horrible release.
Look, I'm going to say whoever turns the ball over the least is probably going to win this game.
Yeah, you're probably right. Who can make the most of their transition opportunities, which both teams are playing quite well at.
So ball comes up the top to Noah Haskett. And Noah Haskett picks up Jack Waller.
Probably elect to go from the bottom left.
So it's the sniper, who hasn't had much of an influence tonight.
Yeah.
And normally does influence a game.
Been a little quiet.
Good work there again from Coyne.
Yeah, very good D&E. Like uncompromising as a short pole D. I really like the way he goes about it.
And this is the one. This is the one for me. Even though he's a lefty, he's got a... So, plenty of movement, good defense, good offense.
This is what the coaching staff want him to attack here.
So, Haskett, doubles are coming, and double did come. And that is in the form of Shane Webber. And he is off to the races. He doesn't mind getting down the field and scoring a goal. And he'll give an opportunity. He'll fire that ball. And the ball out there now with Simpson.
Brody Nickel doing enough to negate that fast break.
Oh, nearly picked off there by Newman as that ball went to Hines.
Probably just maybe a little too cute with it at the moment.
And there's a big fire. That's not a good shot in the scheme of the game.
Boy, I mean, if it goes in, it probably lights a fire under the team, but
it does.
It's a big gamble.
Cody just holding his line on that one, and they need to just get the ball down and just reset. So as Benji Newman comes back over to the onside and releases Luke Keesing. And it's Todd Bartlett. What's he doing?
Tried to throw a fake and
tried to throw a fake and he faked it. And that's not much better. As that's
they're going to get away with it.
That's come off a.
That was cheeky.
That was
very nice. Good awareness.
Clever pick up.
Yeah.
Clever pick up. So both teams just showing signs of cracks. Waller takes a shot from field 2. While the subbing, then Glenelg get ball back. Todd Bartlett takes a unnecessary risk, gets turned over. North Eagles will now have a settled offensive attack.
And North almost butchered the clear too. Just mistake after mistake at the minute.
Well, I'm going to say, is that the pressure that's out there at the moment? Is the pressure cooker just starting to get a fair bit in it? And what is the valve that's going to be released here?
Something's got to give, Tone.
So ball in the hands of Hines, who kicks it back down there to Simpson. Simpson. So about still 14 minutes. There's an eternity to go in this last quarter. North Eagles still a goal up.
Both teams shortening the bench here, you'll see. Not going so deep as they might have done during the season. Trying to keep a specific 6 out
and
there.
There we go. The stall call is on. I expected that, given that they've just moving the ball around. And Shane and Garrett Briggs is just going, how can you call that? But has been called. So they can't bring the ball now above the restraining line. So they're going to have to work inside. And Jesse Winnan, he'll. This is where he does his best work. You can close. Winnan steps, fires, and bang, pops that one over the left shoulder of Cody Watts. And Jesse Winnan, is he the match winner?
Hitting the scoreboard.
So stall call on there. Just look here. He put Newman out. Was it Newman? No, Rowdy out to the and just allows him to free his hands. And
Kesavan was in that space that he just drove into and kept backing up. Probably just got to go to him, make him make the extra pass.
Certainly do. Certainly do. You know, he's throwing that shot 9.5 times out of 10. I'd be comfortable to leave my man.
So 2-goal game now. Is the North Eagles up? And is that a match winner there from Jesse Winnan?
It may well be, especially if he can sort of keep that and use that as a bit of momentum. Feeling his own shot, knows where the stick's throwing.
I'm going to say, if that's the effect of a stall call, they'll probably look at doing it again.
Do you just potentially get a little complacent when you get the stall call as the D? Know that things are sort of a little in your favour and suck in a little too much?
Oh, I'll tell you what, gets inside there, does Jack Waller, and puts the ball away, but backed up there by Braden Simpson. So ball down to the back corner. Simpson with the ball. He will bring it in. Or he might just sit out the back corner.
Another long pass across the bottom there. We know what happened last time he did that. This time he finds his target.
So ball down the bottom corner. Looking to attack on this bottom 45. Looks up the top here. Again, just tosses it over the head. So this is a big ball to be won here. And Twist wins that one. And a flag down.
He does get one on the free arm, doesn't he?
He does. So, and that might be another one. There's another one. So they're going to be 2 men down here. So they're going to have K-Man and Jack Price both sitting, one for a slash, one for a cross-check. Illegal body, sorry. Illegal body 1 on Price. And just starting to unravel, isn't it?
The damn wall.
We were waiting for the fuse to be lit and a bit of explosives to go off. North Eagles with a huge opportunity here. They're currently 8-6 up with about 11:20 to go in the 4th. And they're playing a 4-man zone and they're 2 men down.
They'll look to isolate Waller high for a shot.
I reckon Webber's get. Oh no, Webber. Where's
and they
he
will
going?
go to Wennon for a secure finish here.
So just looking at Webber sneaking that bottom corner. That'll be something different with a long stick. Well, looked inside and fires that one over the top.
Should that be Wennon? Pressure time, moments.
So
8-6 here, the North Eagles
ball
looking.
up the top, kicks it out.
Next one.
So looks back to look down the bottom. Good save there and in the crease. So that's got to be a flag.
No flag.
Well, he's getting the stick and the guy's in the.
How could it not be a flag? Cody caught it and he
So
landed
the guy
in the
is
stick.
the guy is in the crease with the ball in the goalie stick. So there should have been a 30-second there.
One could only assume that Jesse jumped before he shot the ball.
And is that a flag being given now? Yep.
There we go.
Illegal procedure, yep. So right. Yeah, it took a while, but the right call was made. So it's going to start from the centre, and they'll be even.
North Eagles still a man up.
Oh, still man up, sorry. Yeah, they're 2 in the box, aren't they? So Oh, that's a terrible pass.
That was.
So
Coyne, just the man to be running with ball carrier too, isn't he?
he is.
Already taken one away. He's got Bartlett trapped in a corner. Players released from Glenelg. They will go man up now.
Man up. So this is their opportunity. 10 minutes to go. They need to get at least one back.
Todd's got a hole here.
And they need to, but they got 2 men behind here, and they got a 5 zone. So rotation up. Even now. Released for the 32nd, and just not moving the ball quick enough for my liking. And drive, Dan drives. Lucky to get out of that. And just need to look for the opportunities here to Glenelg. So I think Coyne's won, but he's been really good all night, Coyne.
He's rock solid, isn't he?
He's a big body, fires, and there we go, Luke Keesing. Just likes that one. He likes his own work, doesn't he? I mean, he is. I'll tell you what, there's no one in that corner sitting there, and he's given the big header. You like that one?
You ask the veteran players to stand up in important moments, and Luke's done exactly that. The only goal scorer in the last quarter for Glenelg, and he's popped another one.
Hey, Shix, I don't want to say it, but your prediction of 8-9.
Yeah, I'm sticking with it.
Look at Keesing. Doesn't he like that? He's given a bit of self-love to that, and why not pump your own tyres when you can shoot?
So he should. He's scored the last only 2 goals for the team this half.
So ball back in the centre. Can they get a takeaway here? The answer is no, because Briggs has been doing that all night. So
yeah, he's unable to find a way to put pressure on the Briggs ground ball, which is really just what they need, isn't it?
Would you try someone like a Pat Palmer in there if you're going to go down that path?
I think they might
Quicker
have.
Off the feet.
They might have.
Oh, that's terrible. So ball to be won here, and Hines doesn't win the ball, and just throws it into the centre. So an opportunity here for Glenelg, and that kicks down to Henry Haskett. Henry Haskett hasn't seen Gray coming on. And Haskett under pressure, but ball kicks over here to Kai Williams. Is he the one that can do some work?
No.
Just gets a timeout call in there. And that was very lucky, wasn't it? I'd like to see the timeout call on the when he's gone to play that.
Quick thinking from Nigel Morton there.
Did he get it in time?
I reckon he did.
As a coach, you sort of pat yourself on the back for those ones, don't you?
You got to have control of the ball. I'm not sure he had control of the ball there. One stick, one hand on the stick.
One hand on the stick, and the ball looked like it was heading out. So Glenelg lucky to get that. But is that the little break they need, Shix? You know, they're 7-8 here. Just got the ball back into offense. They're trying this very much one-on-one offense, aren't they? They're what the rest of the offense to me is just sitting there watching someone do some work.
It's night and day from the game that they played the last time when they beat them.
Yeah.
You kids watching at home, when you're under pressure, the ball's not quite in your stick, you're on the sidelines, throw it deep down to a corner. You never throw the ball to the centre of the field and offer up a contest and a turnover.
And you saw Jared, and we're talking about the one Jared Hines just threw then, straight back into the middle. And in any game of the world, don't go back through the centre corridor.
And you were saying, Tone, about it being a one-on-one game right now for Glenelg. Last time when they won, they had 5 assists. Tonight they've had 1.
So very much a different structure to their game, isn't it? And Price, is he the one? No, just some of their ball movement too to find a target. You wonder whether these, it's cold out here. Sticks are bagging a little bit, maybe.
There's definitely some precipitation about, a bit of moisture.
Not a lot wrong with that. That's okay.
That's good, tough lacrosse. So ball here with Nickel. Nickel just steps around. Good slide there from Polden. Great slide, but opens up Price to the top. Price can fire, and he does, straight over the top of the cage. So another opportunity here for Glenelg. And I think Dan Evans likes his matchup here.
I like it. I probably don't like Tom Polden being able to float in the space behind him, though.
And I reckon it's coming back this way, too.
Haskett, the up, down, the pick high. Haskett.
And there it is. So he's just drawn into that. Got Price. Double comes. Tries to step down the middle. Oh, just and that's a gimme. That's a gimme. And the ball coming out the back.
Good check.
And Weber. Oh, flag called. There's probably another one there too.
Hang on.
He hasn't moved.
I think the umpire's waved it off. He's made a monumental mistake. No, he's sticking with it.
We're going man down.
He's sticking with it. Wow. Okay. Well, he was swinging it, but looked okay to me.
White. So timeout North Eagles, is it?
Not that I'm aware of.
He just called timeout North Eagles. I'm sure he did.
Okay.
Okay.
Right on. 7 to go.
Ooh, 7 to go in this one. It's but
six and a bit.
Glenelg will find themselves in man down again.
More whistles.
Gaddy's just getting a little confused.
He is, yes.
So
the moments.
One minute slash.
Those moments affect everyone differently, don't
Dan Evans and a timeout for Gray.
Gray just
So
really,
Gray just want to have a set here, don't they?
really want to get this ball in the back of the net in this man up. It would go a long, long way, given that Glenelg have only managed 2 goals in the second half.
Yep.
And they've come from Luke Keesing's stick on an individual effort.
But it is coming to that point now where it's a little bit more pointed offensively, where it is time to go. And there's not a lot of messing around. It is time to get and go.
Have we got a golden goal game on our hands here, Shicks?
Big save, Jordan Cox.
Huge save.
Big save.
Huge save.
Great outlet.
It was a great
And
break
that
from
time
Weber.
on the clock is correct at 6 minutes 21. So that is, if you're watching at home,
Don't go
live and
anywhere.
free on LSA TV, the next 6 minutes 21, you are not leaving anywhere unless it's to Ring 180 Finance or Traditional Group.
He still is. I've just got a text message. He's still sitting in the home office waiting for those phone calls.
Or Young Real Estate. I like his double standing next to you. Ball back up the top here, so man up opportunity. Is this the one where Weber fires one? No, fires down, and that one's over the top. And back up had there by Winnan. And Winnan just throws the ball to, and looks on the left-hand side here to Twisk. Ball up.
Shot on.
Oh, Price. What's Palmer? He's just hanging out there. Oh, so ball to be won here.
Yep.
Good work there from Haskett.
Chase down. Outlet pass on. So pressure building, goes inside to
Winnan.
Winnan.
Winnan steps inside. Good check. And ball coming back the other way. So Haskett with an opportunity. But look at Weber. Just shuts him down. And Weber. Great work there from Haskett. But see the pace of Shane Weber chasing it back.
Nobody likes to match up on Palmer.
Oh, no, the little switch had there. Polden against Price. Fires. Oh, that one's gone wide and bouncing.
I like that he bounced it further out this time, though.
Yeah, true. Not on his feet. So opportunity here again for Glenelg. 4 minutes 47 to go.
It is heating up.
Do we have a golden goal game here? It is 8-7 the way of the North Eagles. Can Glenelg get one back on the board to tie this one up? Ball outside here with Keesing, and that's where they've gone to. There's been 2 goals from his stick. And there's another one! Luke Keesing. Is he the match winner for the Bays? That's the last 3 goals, I think, to Luke, isn't it?
The only goals for Glenelg in the second half.
Is Luke Keesing, and he came straight up the middle.
That replay there, you see, yeah, Briggs just got tucked into that pick, left some space for Keesing, shot high. Cox not good enough to get it.
That right there is the physical embodiment of putting the team on your back.
I'll tell you what, I know I ask for it all the time, but golden goal, here we come. Potentially, we got 4 minutes and 1 second to go in this quarter. And for one team, we got potentially 4 minutes, and there's a opportunity here for Briggs. Has he got a just gave that one up, did Briggs?
Tried to get a little flick across the twist, didn't happen.
And fires, good save. That's a white ball. And that's not what was asked for. You would have liked to have seen a nice offensive set there from North Eagles.
Yeah,
play the 4 minutes or 3 minutes out, have the last shot.
Lacking of finals experience, blazing away, wanting some glory, and now you find yourself defending for your life.
Come on, Tone, I don't want to hear any of this.
So 3 minutes 20 to go.
We want up and back.
Glenelg.
We don't want holding the ball out for 3 minutes.
No. But who's going to be? Is there a game winner here? Is that the man? He's got the last 3 goals. Luke Keesing just slips there, looks down, and just great take. That's a great take from Benny Robinson under immense pressure. Ball back here to Evans. Evans up against Gray, just tries to back him in, and a nice cut from Keesing, puts it in. Great save there from Cox. Ball to be won on the deck.
Massive ground ball
Ground
here.
ball to be won here. Just picks it up, pops it out, comes out the back. Weber with the ball. Just looks, little beat. Oh, that's probably going to come off. And that's Kenter with the ball. Steps inside, and he's still got the ball. Doesn't have the ball, loses the ball. Glenelg, 2 minutes 20 to go in this one. And we have Toddy Bartlett bringing the ball down with Tom Polden on him. And if they had a timeout now.
Oh, there we go again.
If they had a timeout, and that's going to be a penalty.
Yep.
He's going to throw a penalty for throwing his stick away. So Glenelg will be in a man-up opportunity here. That is a brain fade at this time. Watch here. Just picks the stick up and throws it away.
D-twigged.
That is absolutely... I'll tell you what, if that loses you a prelim final right there, that is dumb lacrosse. And Tommy Polden sits in the box, so man-up opportunity here for Glenelg with 1:40 to go.
Well, I hate to say it, Tone, but Glenelg haven't been great at converting these, so they're probably really going to have to step up here.
But they have that man-up opportunity. Keesing, he's just sitting in the middle. He's had good opportunities this quarter. Ball down the back.
It hasn't been fruitful, but the pressure's on here for a mistake defensively. Their sliding patterns have been good.
Oh, kicks it down the bottom. Oh, good save there from Cox. Oh, that one actually went wide, I think.
He did.
But put him in the right position. So still on penalty there. We've got about 27 seconds left in the penalty. We've got an 8-all game with 1 minute and 5 to go here. So 1 minute 5 to go. Ball up the top. Looks down. The sniper. Has he got one? Oh, that one goes wide as well, but back up by Glenelg. So ball down the back. Ball's going to come back through the stick of Bartlett. Limited time left in this clock. 20 seconds still left in the penalty. So a little reset here on their man up. Still 20 seconds. So it's coming down. Will it come down to this? And ball down the back here. Kicks it to Price. Price. They'll have the release of this penalty if they need. Looks down. Evans. Evans looks over. Just needs to move the ball. Coming from the middle. And there's another flag. So we've got a 1 minute slash. Looks in the middle. Doesn't happen. So they're going to have about a minute on the... Oh, what's that? About 30 seconds on the clock. They'll be in...
Man up for the rest of the game.
So... an opportunity here for Glenelg to finish. Set up for a thriller.
Well, I mean, there could be some heroics, Tone.
This is how you love... I mean, when you get to this point of a season and you have the 2 best sides that are vying to get into a grand final, this is where you expect the lacrosse to be.
Well,
2 of the best sides.
Yeah,
I
would say the best one's probably already there.
Sitting pretty.
Sorry, I meant 2 of the best sides still left. Yep. 44 seconds. Okay, so we're here in 44 seconds left on the time clock.
Which means Glenelg will be man up for the entire rest of the game. And if they hold the ball at the end of that 44 seconds, they'll start overtime with the possession.
Seconds, man
with
up
possession.
Into golden goal.
A minute.
That was a 1 minute slash.
So
can someone potentially win it?
Now here you go, Tone. Who would you rather have shooting the ball than Luke Keesing right now?
Well, I'll tell you what, they've gone in runs, but Kai Williams and Luke Keesing have both had their bit of momentum today.
Luke Keesing's stick is hot as anything right now with 3 goals this half.
So, and and no Weber out there for North Eagles.
They've just got to get a ground ball here.
Great work out the back there from Speck.
Pushing
and that's
going
to be a push and a flag.
That's a terrible foul again. Second time. The timing on that foul is horrible. Free clear.
Legal body
Centre of the field.
And if they hold the ball, oh no, they'll be even, so it'll be a face-off. But that gives them an opportunity. 24 seconds to go, and it'll be up to the centre. And a timeout called here, I think.
Yeah, so the differential in penalties now. So North Eagles take this to overtime because 30 seconds for Glenelg in the box. I dare say their penalty will expire before then. Time will expire. Possession, North Eagles start with ball OT.
Yes. So
there was 44 seconds left when that penalty was called.
Yeah. And that all happened within 15, you reckon?
With a 1 minute penalty.
No,
so the time would have elapsed anyway. So both teams will be still in the box.
Penalty won't release until
release.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 41 and the 1 minute is explaining.
Yep.
So there's 1 minute left.
Oh, it just got called.
That's
1 minute at Glenelg. Glenelg have a minute penalty. North have 40 seconds, and there's 26
and
in
26 in the game club. So
they'll be even no matter
they'll
what.
Be even 5-all.
Unless Glenelg
with an opportunity.
To get another
what they
penalty.
have is an opportunity to put a shot on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and you'll see someone like a
bit of extra space. There's a couple of players off. 5v5.
So 5 on 5. And you're looking for a winner here, aren't you? You're looking for someone like a Jesse Winnan who's just got the smarts.
I don't
under pressure here, just gets past him. Oh, good save there from Watts. And ball to be won up the top to Twisk. Good. That's good defense on the outer side. Limited time, about 10 seconds left. Winnan. Oh, he's got to go.
Oh, they've just turned the ball over, haven't they?
Oh, they've just turned the ball over. They could have held that ball. No, they were both in penalty, so it still would have been a face-off.
I think it should have been.
Still would have been a face-off because both are still in penalty. So here we go. Golden goal. We are going to. And Shix, I'm going to say, you're going to be right with the scoreline. It's just which way.
Well, you'd think with the trends that are happening here, right, North Eagles will come up with ball first, so they should get first opportunity. They've got a minute now to talk about it, or 3 minutes, I take it.
There's a good chance North.
But if North Eagles could get the ball, they're going to have a 20-second opportunity for man up here.
To press it.
So once that penalty releases, North will actually be up for about 20 seconds in the penalty, give or take.
And this is golden goal.
This is golden goal. So, and just for those viewers out there who are joining us for the first time, or maybe you haven't experienced this, golden goal is 4 minutes each way. First team to score wins. First team to score wins. Goes to play Brighton in the grand final. And I tell you what, can you not get up for this, Shix?
We wait all year for it, don't we?
We do.
We wait
the golden
all
goal
year for it.
This is the kind of drama that we're here for, Tone.
I'll tell you what, I live for this. This is just being a bit. 250 viewers online. My phone's flat, so I can't see any comments, but I can tell you what right now.
Fire away, fans.
Someone is...
Fire away. Fire away on Tony Watts. He can't read your...
I can't read your messages. But this is where it comes to. You know what? Two teams who have been at it all year. They have evened the games throughout the year. It comes down to this prelim final, full-time, golden goal. First team to put it in the back of the net wins. So one goalie at the end of this will be immensely happy, and the other one will be, and that's literally what it comes down to. You know, they've both played exceptional games in their own rights, both Geordie and Cody, but one of the goalies tonight will feel like he's just let his world down. So ball back in the face here, Shix, and you've got North Eagles for first possession.
I do.
And they've gone with the pole. And
So
Luke into
Newman
attack.
again.
Luke Keesing into attack, Noah off, and Benji in the face.
So no Weber and no Price for both North Eagles and that respectively. Has Weber got a fast man break in him?
Haskett and Waller
flicks
on
it out
the
the
wing.
back. Waller, great pick up there from Waller. Waller at pace. Is it? Bang!
Oh, and there
Jack
we go.
Waller puts it away.
The call
Golden
from the box
goal.
was no. What? Waller got to within 12 feet, unassisted by anybody, and loaded up and blew it past the, who was it? The Glenelg goalkeeper.
Jack Waller with the first and last of the game.
And I tell you what, there was that call was huge, wasn't it? No, hold. And just allowed him to step in and rip one top. And North Eagles are off to their first grand final in, I can't remember how many years as respective sides. So congratulations to the North Eagles.
They've done a great job.
In golden goal. And just, how big was that call from the coach's box here? And no, don't go.
I don't think he was saying no. I'm pretty sure Nigel was saying go.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Nigel was saying go.
You could be wrong.
Anyway, what a shot there by Jack Waller. Just pops it up the top corner.
He looked almost perplexed that he...
The Chief Dogs listening to us in Boston right now. Chief Dogs, yeah, Webbers. That's for you, boys.
So just Greg just getting there saying the Webbers, I'll tell you what, it'd be about 6 o'clock in Boston right now, but I reckon that it'd feel like they've just partied all New Year's Eve after that win.
Oh, yeah.
And who do you go? Where do you go for man of the match right there?
I don't think we do. This team will be celebrating. There's no point someone coming over now.
No.
They have got bigger and better things to be thinking about.
Let's let them sing their song.
And I'm going to say they probably, as a team and a unit tonight, have all best on ground right now.
Some big errors. The pressure built, didn't it? We just saw guys one by one make monumental mistakes.
And Ball just, but what a great win there from Jack Waller out of the centre. Just showed the pace of a young lad who just showed no pressure whatsoever then to get down and found a hole to step into.
He got to pick that ball up in stride, get downhill, step into all the room in the world.
Yeah.
Take some time to steady his feet and then blast away.
Well,
and the team have said, Jack, you lead us here with the handshakes.
Absolutely.
Fair enough.
As they would. I mean, that's doesn't matter what sport you play. That's a boyhood dream there.
First and last.
That's kicking a goal after the siren to get you in a grand final. That's exactly like that. But geez, tell you what, there's been some good players on both sides. But geez, I liked Anthony Coyne's game tonight.
Solid defender, isn't he?
I don't reckon he got beat once.
I just think his just defence, you know, knows his role, doesn't overplay that role, but does it to an exceptional level. And congratulations to the North Eagles. A lot of people throughout the week have sort of almost written them off a little bit, haven't they?
It'll be good to see him next week in the grand final.
Yep, under blue skies down at the beautiful Woodville Lacrosse Club, which the surface down there will be amazing.
Oh, Mickey Mouse.
It will. And commiserations to the Glenelg Lacrosse Club. They will go and do a pre-season now and get ready for 2024.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Tone. There's plenty to come before that. We got the grand final next week.
Of course. So what does it mean, Braden, for that grand final? We've seen Brighton really have a stranglehold over North Eagles this year.
Well, especially that last game
particularly when they played them recently at night time down at Brighton. I think it was, what, 8-1 at half-time or something along those lines?
You know what I'm looking forward to? I'm looking forward to the face-off battle. I'm looking forward to Jackson Stock and Jackson up against Garrett Briggs to start.
Jackson Stock cooked him last time. He was really feeling himself that day. He was well within his bag, and I reckon he'd probably be backing himself to repeat that after a week off.
As we hear the North Eagles with their song in the background here, and they will celebrate this one into a grand final. And we hope you've enjoyed the live free action on LSA TV. Can't wait to be able to bring the grand finals to you next week. We'll probably have a schedule out of what we're going to do once we see what the schedule does look like. And but what a big day of lacrosse. So Glenelg women getting in to play Brighton in the for the Women's State League Grand Final and title.
They were challenged at times, but I guess in the end, when time ran out, they made light work of Woodville tonight, didn't they?
Yep.
Too many go-to avenues for goal. too much legs up and down the field. Just too many.
And the turnovers were, you know, there was a lot of watching, whereas you saw Glenelg in the women's game very, very active in their offence.
So Glenelg will look to avenge last couple of years, I think. They're going for 5 in a row, aren't they? 6 in a row?
6 in a row, Brighton.
6 in a row, Brighton.
And but we saw Glenelg last year. It was within a couple of goals. So, you know, get it. It's at the beautiful Woodville Lacrosse Club again. You gets to that time of the year. The sun's shining. They reckon 25 degrees. Oh. Tell you what. I know we're going to be live and free on LSA TV, but do yourself a favour. Get down to the beautiful Woodville Lacrosse Club next week for the grand finals, right through from the juniors through to the women's and men's state league, and we will
we'll see you there.
Be bringing it. But come and say g'day to us too if we're down there. Come and say g'day at the commentary box, and see the good looks that are behind the microphones.
Speak for yourself, Tony.
Yeah, and a couple of thank yous for today. Thanks to Christian on the camera. Fantastic job there.
Just clinical as always.
Always clinical on the camera, isn't he? Spielberg of LSA TV.
Yes.
To Marnie Baker for the production and making this happen. It's been fantastic. To the North Adelaide Lacrosse Club.
Yes, all the members here at the Chook Pen.
Thanks for putting on a great day.
It's been a great day of lacrosse. And to you, Braden Munn, and to Craig Schicker, thank you, boys, for, as always, being part of it and creating this special of what we do.
Oh, it's always a pleasure hanging out.
And from myself, Tony Watts, until next week where we bring the grand finals to you, and until the sticks are swinging, we'll see you then.